Hi everyone, Tiffany here, and welcome to my quilting life. So if you're new to my channel, head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I'm live and or post videos. Don't forget to like and share the videos. We are back with episode 6 now. I had to think about that for a second, of Minecraft quilts. Today I'm making, let's put that where the thing can see it, the sword right here. I had to make sure you guys can see. I have it on the other screen too, so that I can just work from that screen, and this one will just turn itself off, but you pretty much know what I'm making. So, hi Vicky. I was just watching another live stream, so I know there's probably not going to be a lot of people here because they're watching that one instead. So that's okay. No big deal. I just got to get this done. So, yeah. What was I going to say? So I'm going to do the sword, and I'm going to do it pretty much like this as best as I can. It's going to have white around instead of doing the black border like this picture shows, because I'm going to make this one the 10 by 10 unit. And then, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get to laying this out, because we all know that these blocks take a while to put together. It might not take as long now that I realized I can chain piece it carefully from sitting here, but the figuring it out part is the part that needs to be figured out. So, all right. So I'm going to move this out of the way because I need lots of space for this. All right. So according to my picture here that I'm looking at, and you guys can sort of see, hello, so not normal. Catching up on the previous blocks. Awesome. All right. Well, that's okay. I'm just making this, and the videos are there for every time. So now I just need to grab the blue colors that I'm using for the blue part, because inside the blade is blue. Then outside the blade is green. And then we have some brown. And it looks like all 3 colors of the brown, but not very many pieces. And then black. I'll just grab a big nice stack of black, and obviously need white, but white will fill in as soon as we lay this out. Hi, Teresa. So I'm going to start by just putting the blues in first, and it looks like it's going light blue. And I'm going to count this real quick from the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 light blues. We're going to come down this way some. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you don't remember from the last video, the 1.5 inch squares, 4 of them together, 1.5 inch squares sewn together with a 1/4 inch seam, makes a 2.5 inch square. Combining it with 2.5 inch squares throughout the rest of the block. So I'm making little 4 patches with the 1.5s and then combining them all. And it shows the dark blue, and then it'll be a nice quilt block. And it looks like the dark blue comes to the top, and now it has the other light blue, which is this one. I'll make sure it's one piece. And it looks like, okay, hold on. It's kind of looking funny. It starts up. Okay, hold on. It looks kind of weird. Light blue, dark blue comes down out the bottom. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Out the bottom like that, and that starts that. Okay, see, now I'm getting it. I should be looking at both screens because one's closer than the other, but it keeps dying out. All right, so there is the blade part, and then I have to go all the way around it with green on the outside of here. This kind of looks weird, but I'm following the picture itself of it. Really doesn't show a radiance and color, so I'm kind of just doing what another person has probably gone and done. Well, it looks like it goes. No, it goes right there. Okay. Like that, that, and like that, and that. And then, aha, okay, so there's 4 there. And again, I don't want to get this out of order, so I'm just trying to follow it as best as possible. I think it looks kind of cool so far. All right, and then once that's around, then we need to do some black pieces. And then there's going to be more green and then brown, but we're going to put this black in first. So it looks like we got black going up this way, black going up this way. This is going to get confusing right now, and I'm hoping I don't run out of space. And then there's a green. Then we have 2 blacks. Yes, I'm going to run out of space, I think, because I need to go this way. So it looks like I'm scooting everything over. Just a little. Just a little. Give myself some room here. It's hard to tell when you're laying things out at first, but it's best to lay things out. And this wouldn't have worked on a design wall because all these little pieces would have just fell. And that's a lot to pin if it stays. So it's best to just do it on a table. Hopefully you don't have a fan blowing on you like I do, but it seems to be okay today. Usually the fan blows all my pieces everywhere. Okay, let's follow this direction now. So I have 2 green going up. Oh man, I need to cut more green. And then 2 green going this way. Oh, and then just 1. Oh my goodness, I'm saved by the 1 piece. So that would go there. I have 2 pieces left. All right, so let's put black here, here, and here. And then it goes 2 black under this. It looks like, oh, it looks like it comes down like that. Okay, I see what's happening here. 2 black here, as well as here, here, and there, and again there. Okay, so there's the sword handle, which is this part right here. Now we need to put the browns in. Too bad you don't have any blue boutiques for that. Yeah, it would be pretty. It would shine, but just using regular solids. Okay, so we have right in the center here, a brown. Then it has a medium or brown next to it. And another medium or brown right here. Then the other light brown again. And then dark brown comes here. Medium brown here. Oops, there. And dark brown there. And there's that part. And then it has black at the bottom, which goes out that, I think. Oh my goodness, this one's going to be awkward. Creates a weird hook. And I didn't scoot over enough, so hopefully these don't fall. All right. So now we're going to fill in with white the rest of the way because it looks pretty correct. So we're going to fill in with white. But I am going to scoot it over again just so that I can fill in the white sections. It's just a little. See, this is why this takes so long. Last night took 2 hours, so I'm going to try to make sure this one doesn't take that long, but we'll see. And again, all still photos will be posted in the group. I created an album just for the Minecraft quilt blocks because I've already been asked, so trying to keep it together. And I think I'm going to do my best to make a list and post it of all the colors I got from Walmart for those of you who want to get whatever, but I can actually at least just take a picture of all the colors. I got to find the receipt to be able to tell you guys the actual colors that are on the receipt, because I also bought colors for another quilt, so they're mixed in on there, so I don't know if I'm going to know the difference, but I was asked, so we'll see if I can get that for you guys, anybody that wants to go buy this stuff and make it Walmart, because that's all I used is Walmart fabrics and a couple from my own stash. That's why I said I need to take pictures. All right, stay there. All right. Now it's on the table. All right, let's fill it in with white. And I'm using 3 different white tones. So, amazing job on the blocks last night. Yes, they came out pretty darn awesome. All right, so I got to figure out which ones are going to be 4 patches, and it looks like right here will be 2. So there's 2 4 patches. Then we have 1 here, 1 here. One here, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then this is a 4 patch right there, and that's a 4 patch, so that ends that. And that's a 4 patch, that's a 4 patch, and this is a 4 patch. This is a 4 patch, 4 patch, 4 patch. Hold on, I think this one's going to be off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's a 4 patch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's one. And they're kind of really close now. So that's 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Wow, this one's going together so much easier so far. So that. I guess once you make one, it's easy to make more. All right. We got that, and that. That and that. Look at that. So the rest of it can be filled in with the actual 2.5-inch squares because all those are done now. That was quick, huh? So I could make more little 4 patches, but I don't need to because I'm just going to fill it in. And I only have 2 white colors left, so I'm just going to fill it in with the last 2. Remember, they don't sit looking correctly, but they will fill in. Hold on, I think I have one here, here, and here. So I have an oddball amount right here. Because that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I have a 2 patch that needs to go there. That's kind of awkward, or I can turn this into the 4 patch there and then put 2 more down here at this end. So that's a 4 patch now, 4 patch, 4 patch, 4 patch. There we go. It's probably going to happen right here as well. Like that. And this one here. So, hold on. Means I need to add to this end. So, that one, that one, that one, that one. 2 more. And let's see. Let's try this again now. That should be equal now. There. There. And then we'll count how many across. And I'll have to add to around the outside after this is together because this one is going to end up running off the table. Okay. I hope I don't run out of white. There's quite a few pieces left to fill in. And to get a 10 by 10, I'm probably going to need more white. So I'm going to probably sew this all together first and then add more white. Or at least sew all the 4 patches so that I don't lose my order. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across and 8 down. So I need to cut some more white, or I can just border this with black, but we'll see because this ends with black right here and I don't want to do that. Running low on white, running low on white. Looks like this one's going to get a border around it because I'm running low on white. All right, we'll just throw these out of the way and this will get a black border. So let's try to keep all this in order and sew it. I'm just going to do the same thing I was doing yesterday. Last night, I mean. Okay. And I'm going to put these 4 patches together. Again, this is what I'm doing. Let me bring it up close. If I can move that out of the way. So that's what I'm making. Oh, this glare makes it so hard. You can't even tell the colors, but you can tell there's a blue in the middle. So that's what this is going to look like. So I'm just going to make all the 4 patches. I'm just going to do it from right here. All right, so the last comment is from a red color, which is Teresa. All right, so I'm going to start with these 4 patches right in front of me. And I'm just going to go right sides together, which doesn't matter because it's solids. That way I don't have to get up and down. Oh, and I forgot to pull the iron over next to me. All right, guys, let me open up, bring the iron next to me. I'm going to squeeze out an ironing board real quick. Sorry about the sound. Okay. I'm going to make this easy on myself. Yeah, I'm just going to put this next one together because I know that this goes here. While that iron heats back up. Okay. All right. So that goes like this. And this one goes like that. Okay. Now I shouldn't have to get up much. If I scoot my chair over, it'll be easier too. So let's run this through. Yeah, I have to get this as done as possible much as I can today. Since these ones are the ones that take forever. I don't think I'm going to do any more of these blocks. So I think I'm going to do a different block that would use the pieces that I already have cut. Because I really just not in the mood to make another one, which the other one is an axe, so it really don't matter because I have a pickaxe. So probably sleeping. I can see where that says because you put capitals. Trying to focus. Yeah, she's probably sleeping. All right, that goes like that. And this is the next right here. I still have a feeling that I'm not going to like Minecraft, even after making the quilt. I think I've made up my mind that I still just think that this is the weirdest thing ever. Minecraft, building block houses and block yards. I learned a little bit more over since I've been doing this. Nope, that don't go that way. It goes that way. All right. I've made up my mind. I will make it again if I have to, but I'll probably do something different the next time if someone does want one, but I don't like it. I don't know what that says. What the fuck? With a lot of poggers. I don't know what that is, so let's get rid of that. I'll get it because oh, you got it? Okay. Did you block it or time out it or whatever? It's weird, like the last couple videos now, there's been those, whatever those are, YouTube bot troll things. It's odd. Because normally I don't get that. But I guess the more subscribers I have, and plus the videos are public, the more chances of that happening. All right, so even though I don't want to get up and down, I'm going to shrink this in so I can see. That one is done. Okay, that way I can line them up better. So I'm going to just chain piece this whole lot through. Make it go quicker. Because every two go together. Hi, Sonia. I have a horrible, horrible tummy problem today. But I'm working through it because I really got to get this done. And the back of this is going to get transformers on the back of the quilt. I know that's kind of weird, but we found out what the second liking of the child was so that I know what to put on the back. So it's going to be a Minecraft Transformers quilt, which is kind of funny. Okay, so this is the first one. Where did you get the pattern, Sylvia? I just took pictures off of Google Images and off of the Minecraft website. Which Works just the same. So if you Google images, and then I kind of just did my own thing with it. I'm not following exactly the directions, but doing the best to stay as close to what I found on the internet as possible, so that, you know, because I don't know what these characters are supposed to look like. So I just have to follow directions. But there's no pattern. I'm creating a pattern for you guys to follow out of what I'm doing. All right, so this is the toppest one. So that all goes there. And this is the next one. Which goes here. And this is the next one. Which goes there. Look at that. So all this can go aligned now. Oops, stay. So like I said before, 4 patch of 4 1.5 inch blocks together create a 2.5 inch square, so that you can combine. I'm just going to string piece these through. As long as I keep them in order, I should be good. Let's see. Have you figured out a way to strip piece any of it? That's what I'm doing now. Not in a big chunk though, like web piecing like I usually can do. You think you could do the same with Pokemon? Pokemon in pixels, you mean? Yeah. Pokemon can be done in pixels. Okay, those go together. That's the second. That's the next one. That's the next one. And that's the last one. Yes, you can with Pokemon. Yeah, there's tons. If you Google Pokemon Pixel, you can get tons of images. Tons of them. I don't have a need to make a Pokemon quilt, so making a tutorial would leave me with making something I don't need, and nobody's going to buy, so I don't know what I would do with it. And I don't have the money right now for all the fabric, you know, that would be needed. Unless I already have it in my stash. That's the only way I can do anything, is if I already have the fabric colors. I really don't have any yellows, unfortunately. And Pokemon needs all the shades of yellow to create. No. No. I guess it goes that way. We'll see in a second. I'm probably messing things up. Last one is a brown one. Okay. So I have to keep taking my glasses off up close because of my eyes. The vision is getting worse, but my eyes make my head hurt if I'm trying to look through my far away glasses for reading far away up close. I'm going to assume that one goes like that. Yep, it does. I'm just steaming them, by the way, just so that, oh, that way. Is it that way? Yay. One more for this row.
Can I get you anything, honey?
Yeah, can I have a cold water, please?
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, you're doing the sword in blue. That's cool.
That's what the picture shows.
Oh, I thought it was going to be gray. I didn't know that.
No, it's blues. All the pictures I found is all in like aqua blues. But I don't have, well, the one color is like an aqua blue, but the rest aren't. Obviously, I don't have very many watchers today because I came from another. I had to do my live, so a lot of people are in the other live right now. But that's okay, because this video is available for later.
That's fine.
Oh, I see more writing.
I think they're
What size quilt will this be finished? This will be a twin size finished, even if I have to add to it. Right now it's 59 by, hold on, let me think. 78. 59 by 78. So I need to add to it because I need to be at least 60. I need to be at least 70 by 90. So there's going to be a border around the whole thing because it'll get a last sash and it'll get a border. But I do need to make it bigger because it needs to be a twin size, and 59 by 78 it just covers the top of a twin. We need it to hang over the sides. You used Candy Patterns website for most of the pixel designs. And you know, normally on pixelated stuff, I actually do it myself on graph paper. I don't know. I find it a lot easier to do it myself from graph paper. All right, so I'm going to start putting these through. I'm just going to put one on top of the other and just grab and go. I don't want to get anything out of order. I think this is the last block of these I'm going to make. I think I'm going to make that last orange guy, this snow golem or whatever.
Yeah.
Oranges and browns. To use up the rest of a lot of these pieces.
Do you want me to undo the iron, or is it?
Nope,
good?
it needs to stay on.
Okay. I didn't know that. Making it hot here.
Yes, it is. That's why I wanted cold water instead of the water that I had right here.
Hi, Vicky.
Yep, Scott's in here, guys.
I'm
He's
not
shirtless, so
staying.
obviously he's just on the side over
I'm
there.
not staying. I just came to see if she needed anything.
Okay, come down.
Hi, Teresa.
Just gonna leave that right there. That's the next one. The next one. And the next one.
Next one, the next one, and the next one.
Yep, exactly. I'm talking to myself and my fabric.
It's okay.
Last night I was telling it to stay. Don't move. Be good.
That's okay.
All How many minutes am I at so far? Because last night's took 2 hours to put together. This one seems to be going a little bit faster. If I don't seem very talkative, ladies, it is because I have a stomach ache and I'm like thinking, oh, it needs to go away. But I do need to do this. So if anybody has any questions, and anybody watching the video after the fact of the live feed, if you have any questions about what I'm making, just ask. I usually respond to every comment.
So Not Normal does love good old colored pencils and graph paper.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Every single one of my 25 patch blocks that I've been working on and designing, those are all just drawn on pencil and paper with color pencils. So this is first. So this one goes there. This will be that way, I think. No, that way. No, that way. It's going to have to be that way.
It's hard to tell when you're up close. I have to look at it from the camera side.
Oops, stay. Not moving.
Oh, plus you have it up on the computer over here. So.
This one goes that way. Nope. This one goes that way. Nope. Yep. Okay. Next.
Honey, there's no green on the outside. Look at it. In the picture.
Oh, yeah, that other one is upside down.
So that one has to turn. See, the one green block comes in. And then the two green blocks. There you go.
The light goes that way. Like that.
Yeah, the light stays on the outside.
The white goes on the outside. Oh, one more. What did I have? Just one? Oh, well, I made it. I'm putting it in. Oops. I made a 4-patch with all the whites. Not realizing that was not supposed to happen. My iron decided to eat it.
Oh yeah, school's starting again has been a pain. Ours started in August.
Yeah,
and the little girls we watch, oh my goodness. For the first 3 weeks of school, she was sick for 2 of them. She got sick the first week, and the second week she was fine, and the third week she was sick again.
Let's put all these together and sew these through.
Poor little thing. She was over here at our house puking up a storm.
All right, let's run these through.
She'll be here soon enough, too. You guys might get to see her. I'm going to go out. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, I just needed the water.
Wait till head lice comes. Yeah, we dealt with that in years past. Hopefully never again, but we've dealt with it before.
Every time my kids got it, I never got it. I got so lucky all those years.
We always got it from friends. It was never
Yeah, and the kids never, they would get it from going and spending the night at their friends' houses. And I would always catch it just in time to where it wouldn't spread through the whole house to all the other kids. So, and the boys, I just shave their head and then wash it and be done. And I got head lice once as a kid. And that was it. Bottom. Next. That way. This one. Excuse me. I'm burping quietly. At least I'm trying to. I see orange because the last one was green. Oh my goodness, stay. Some days I can just not work with these little pieces like today. I don't know what it is, but it feels like they're slipping out of my hands. I think that's why I'm going to be done with these little pieces after this block and just do other blocks instead, because I'm definitely like having an issue playing with these little guys today. Even though it's going a little bit faster, I'm still having issues. And I think this one had just as many 4 patches as last night's block. It goes like that. Look at the picture. It goes like, no. Yes, I think so. Oh. Yeah, nope. Nope. Yep. I'm playing a game of cat and mouse here. How's it go? Nope. Yep. Trying to look at the picture at the same time. I'll make sure everything's correct though before I sew it together. And that would be that way. Okay, put those 3 in. Look at that. Not much left to go. Let me look at the screen. Hi, Missy. You still awake? I can't believe you're still awake. Can't miss out on my show though, can you? Or my episode, or whatever you want to call this. My live stream. I'm just going to bring this whole pile down and sew it in a row next to me. I know that I'm sewing on that far side, so that way I can reach everything, because this will be the next 2 and then be done. And then I can put the darn thing together. Oh, hold on. Washed hats, mittens, and coats. Yes, waiting on FedEx. You're going to be waiting forever. No, I'm just kidding. That's how it always seems. It's actually the USPS that we wait forever with. FedEx and UPS are, nah, never know. Some of the fabric. Slipping is the fixing sizes you use. The fabric I noticed and felt a lot different last time I was looking. Okay, wait. I think some of the fabric slipping is the fixer sizing that they use on the fabric. Oh yeah, because it feels different. Yeah, it's kind of I don't know how to explain it. I can tell the Walmart fabrics compared to other brands, they feel the same to me. Sometimes they're just like together, and then sometimes you can't move it at all, but it could be the same exact brand. I think it's just sometimes it's not rinsed properly in the next setting, or you know, it's just, I don't know, it comes out differently. I don't know how to explain it. In the drying process and the setting process of the color, I don't know. Whatever it is, sometimes that same exact fabric, color, brand, everything, it doesn't feel the same as the last. So some of these are slipping. It's the white one, that's really bright white one. This one's very it's a lot softer than the other ones. It feels like I starched it, but I didn't. Closest to me. Next one up. Just trying to keep all these little sets together, cutting them out in 2s. This would be the toppest one. Always sewing the side that has the connected piece. If you sew on the other side, you won't be able to open your block because it's still connected. So just remember that when you're putting stuff together like this. So the side that has the connector that connects both pieces, oh, those are brown, it's hard to see. There you go. The side that's connected, which is right here on my right, that's the side you sew the blocks together. If you try to put your 4-patch together and accidentally, hold on, let's see if I can show you. So here's the 4-patch. It's connected right here in the middle. If you accidentally put it together like this and sew this side, then you won't be able to open this side because they're connected, see? But if you sew this side that you're supposed to, then it opens up. That's how you keep these from getting out of order. Just remembering that. If you take apart anything that you're trying to chain piece, you will lose which way it's supposed to be or go. So definitely don't take anything apart. Just leave them connected. There's a long enough string between the two, thread between the two, to not have to worry about it. They line up just right. Last one for this row, and then 2 more 4-patches to put together, and that's it. And then I can put the whole block together and put a border around it. And then think of the last block and do it. I want to just do something with the oranges or the greens. There's another green character too, so I definitely have a lot of greens. I cut lots of greens thinking I was going to make a bunch of those guys. So I'm going to assume that goes in like that. And the dark brown and light brown go like that. And I'll check it over before I put it together. That. That goes like that. Maybe. Hold on. That might be wrong. Oh, nope, it's correct. Correct, correct, and correct. This should have had black on the outside of it, but it didn't. Because I think it would have looked cool as one whole handle instead. But that's okay. All right, let's do my last 2 4-patches and bring them down to me. I'm going to slide these up where they're supposed to go. I could either cut more white and have this as a completely open block, or I can just put black around this, which I did already cut black strips, so. I can't see the screen just yet. Let me just sew these little characters to get this little pieces together. I don't want to call it character because it's thread or fabric. Little squares. this goes. That way? No. That way, I think. Hold on. I don't think it goes that way. All right. Like that. There we go. Black was on the outside. All right, let's look at the chart. I'll bring up the other chart so you guys can see while I'm looking, making sure that it all looks correct. Oh, come on. I'll look at the comments while I wait for this. That looks awesome. Hi, everyone. Hi, Aunt B. I don't blame you. Got long hair. Don't want lice. Got 2 girls. Case of Lysol each, dropping it at the door. Once they come, I'm crashing. Oh, so you're going to go to sleep, Missy, as soon as the mail comes. All right, so here's the block again. I'm going to bring it close. I'm hoping I have everything together. I'm going to go ahead and, I know you guys can barely tell, but that's blues and greens and browns and stuff. I'm going to make sure that it's all in the correct orientation. So that goes on the outside. Blue runs like it's supposed to. The black goes down, up, down, up. Down, up, inside there, around, down, up. Then the brown is in the correct position, and then this creates, that was wrong. Look at that. It's a good thing I'm looking over. So that creates a little circular thing, which is down here at the bottom with the white in the middle. And everything else looks correct. The white don't matter because it's just blending all these white on white. And like I said, if this quilt ever gets dirty in the white section, you're never going to know because there's 2 tones and 3 tones in some areas of white. There's 3 different white blended colors throughout this whole quilt. So if there is any dirt ever, it'll look like the blended block. So again, I'm not going to sew anything together. I'm going to look one more time, check the screen, check twice, sew once. It looks good, looks good. Surrounding it like it's supposed to. All right. And this one will get the black border. So I'll just leave this open over there. Hi, Tanya. All right. Let's get to it. So I'm going to put these right sides together. And I'm going to scoot it down towards me so that I don't have to keep standing up. And I'll just do that with every block or every piece that I add. That way I can just reach and sew. And I'll just bring the rows down close to me and chain piece the whole thing together. And again, I'm going to have to flip some seams like I did last night as well, because I guess the pressing is just going to end up wherever it ends up, honestly. I guess that don't matter because that's a solid square underneath it. So this one is coming out 8 across by 8 down, and I'm going to put the 2.5 inch black around this one. So it will be able to go anywhere in the quilt. And I think I'm going to forego on the other piece I said I was going to do and just do something else. I always change my mind. And most of the time it's the last minute as well. I'm very mind changey. Happens a lot. Okay, come to the top. We're going to do the same as always. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And the other ones will just get nested as they get nested, and I'll use the iron to push the seams the way that they should go. The way I need them to go. Because a 4-patch seam is always going to want to go towards the all by itself fabric. So I'm going to have to make things go whatever way that they're going this way. The way I need them to go. All right, so I'm going to pull that row away, bring it close to me. without flipping or moving anything. I just want it close and start sewing. With that whole piece flipped up. So it needs to stay when I sew that on. Right sides together. Ooh, that one's nesting. That one is not. That was weird. All right. Come back to the top. Same procedure. Bring the next row. Not turning anything. I'm just going to bring it close to me. This is probably going to be like last night, the first and only time I ever make a sword. So now I've made a pickaxe and a sword. It's kind of funny. I know this shouldn't be a 4-patch, but I'm putting it in here anyway. This was supposed to be a solid block. But I don't care. Right. Left. Right. Left. All right, bring the next row close to me. Funny thing, I'm wearing black today, and I was covered in more thread and fabric yesterday wearing gray than I am today wearing black. It's kind of funny. How many of you actually just go about your day covered in thread and not even realize it, going out in public and everything, and not even realize it, and then your spouse or kid or somebody's plucking thread off of you? Mom, you left the house. What the heck? You're covered in thread. I've done that before. I just do whatever I gotta do. Thread or no thread all over me. How many of you that happened to? Comment below after the video and tell me, for those that are watching after the fact. It happens all the time. And I don't think to lint roll myself before going anywhere. It's like, I don't know, it's not something that I think to do. Is my video working? Oh, nobody's talking today. You guys are just watching. All right. Bring it close to me. Not turning anything. Holding the whole thing up with my arm or else it just falls. And I want it to stay flush with the table or else my pieces will end up wonky. Don't want to sew anything on wonky. Two more rows. Then I put the little border around it and be done. I do that when I sew at my son's and go get him. I am covered in thread. Yeah, it happens all the time. Thread snips are just strands of glitter. I call it thread confetti. I'm always ready for a party. I bring the confetti with me. And I also have my fabric confetti piles that I make too when I'm putting stuff together and I'm cutting little dog ears off. I make a big, huge pile of it. It's kind of funny. And then it ends up all over the floor and I got to clean it all up before I vacuum. Because I vacuum in here once a week. Every Sunday, my room gets vacuumed in here. Because I make such a mess throughout the week. And I must clean it up. Oh, for some reason that looked weird. The way it came out. Maybe it's just me looking through the glasses that give me a headache up close. The computer's trying to tell me something and I can't see what. Oops, that's the wrong way. That's supposed to go that way. That's supposed to go that way. One more. Keep them the way they're supposed to go. All this don't matter, so I'm just going to grab it and go 3 and then make sure that I follow the rest of the order. last piece. I'm going to check it one more time. I don't think anything moved, but I am going to check it one more time before I sew the rows together. So I'll lay it right here in front of me on the table and look at it, even though it's not together, so it'll look kind of weird. All right. That's supposed to go this way. It's supposed to go that way. It's supposed to go. I don't know how I keep messing up with this pressing thing. So I'm going to lay it right here and look. So that matches up, matches up. It's creating what it's supposed to create. Laying it right here. And that looks pretty correct. So now, so do you sew? So, okay, we have something funky going on here. Soy Hispanic, I'm Hispanic. Okay. I do that. Okay, covered in thread. That snips or glitter. Okay, I already saw that. I don't know. It's just, it keeps happening. People keep coming on. Dumb. Tiff, do not buy the binder feet. Do not buy the binder feet. That looks so cool. Oh, you mean that binding foot thing that I keep saying that I want, but I haven't got? All right, let's sew this together. I'm going to take my glasses off and I'll check the screen in a few minutes. Let me just get this sewn, because I'm going to have to pay attention to flipping these seams. Every single one of these is going to be facing a totally different way, mostly. I'm going to open it and just use my finger to press it back for now. Trying to keep everything at least one direction. So the next one. Make sure all the seams are nesting, whether I have to flip it or not. So far they're laying just right. I have a thread tangle. That was weird. Got them. They go sideways on the machine, will not connect up to a regular machine. What do you mean won't connect to a regular machine? So you don't think it'll work on the Juki or my brother, you mean? Or just connects to specific machine only? Ouch. There I go, hitting my funny bone. Okay, just a few more to go. And then I'll press it and be done with the last built-in sashing card. I think I'm going to press it before adding it, because this is a lot of little seams. I think I want them laying flat before I add the last border. I think it's still orange. All right, let's put that up on there. Bring it around this way instead. Oh. All right, guys, this is soon done, soon done. Come on, lay the way you're supposed to. Two more. While I'm right here, I might as well pull out two black, because I know I'm going to need them. I'm just stopping this going every time I'm getting to a seam, and I leave the needle down in the seam as I'm nesting them to go to the next one and line up. For those that are wondering why I'm stopping, starting, same as any other time. What I mean is where the foot goes, the screws have to be in front of and below the foot, not next to it. Front of right here, so there needs to be screws right here too, not right here on this side, so it needs to be in front closest to me. I don't even think any of the machines have that. This one just has the side ones. There's a thing that they sell for this one too. Wow, my doorbell just rang. It's weird. Okay, it's on. I think I see more. I'll look in just a second. I have a brother and singer and old ones, and it doesn't work for any of it. Oh, that sucks. Y'all have a good afternoon. Going to get a few hours of sleep. Box looks great, Tiff. Check in the group later. Well, here it is so far, not pressed. So you get to see that before you leave. It needs to be pressed real quick. So give me a second to press it, and then I'll add the borders to it. I need it to lay flat, though. Or not, I want it to lay flat before I add. So I have been working on the small ironing board, which is not good for 20-inch blocks. It's got to hang over, but just getting it a little bit flat real quick. And then I'll add the...
Tiffy, there's new clothes, neighbors.
Yeah. Okay, well, Tiffy will be out there in a minute. Tiffy's going to finish this real quick. Close the door. You going to hang out in here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Beans.
All right.
Tiffy, pretty beans.
Okay, hold on. Tiffy's got to get the cutter real quick. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Whoa. All right, guys, let me cut these
Oh, yeah.
salvage off. Are you kidding me? That's what I get for trying to do this from afar. All right. You want to come say hi?
Yeah.
Come say hi real quick before Chippy says, over here. Come over here. Jump up. Jump.
Jump.
Say hi.
Hi.
You gotta look in the cameras right here. That's the camera, straight ahead. So wave. Hi.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody's. She's got little toys. Okay, go play with your toys. Okay, Tiffy's gonna sew now, and then I'll be done in a few minutes, and I'll come out there and play.
Wait.
All right, putting the black around it now. I'm just gonna be very mindful of seams to make sure that I'm not flipping them back, because there's more seams than there is in this than there is in the other blocks. So I want it to lay flat. Come right here to the end. So beyond it, cut it. Move that out of my way momentarily. Cut a straight, nice flush line. Sew the opposite side on. And then I'll press it back real quick and add the next side. And if you trust yourself cutting without a ruler, you know, following the line of the last block, then go for it. I'm really going to have to get the dust off of this block. It's covered in it. Oh, and I'm covered too. You guys can't see from over there, but let me tell you, black is not a good color when you're making anything in your quilt room. And this block should come out 20 3/4. Same as all the rest.
Yeah. Tree, put him down. Put his pants up.
All right, last and final side. And then I could show you guys an awesome finished block. I don't know why I threw all that when I'm going to need it one more time. I'm not thinking. Okay. Last. I'll press it and then show you. And then I get off of here. So this one today didn't take as long, I don't think. Can't tell from here, but pretty sure it's not as long. Okay. I am going to have to de-thread this. There's so many threads. There it is, guys. There's some threads all over. I'm just gonna pull it all out. Or snip it. Pull it or snip it.
Home.
Oh, cool. You got some more clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Aries put at Aries' neighbor's house.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys. There we go. Got ourselves a sword. And it doesn't really look that dumb, actually, with the black, the little handle piece at the bottom down here. It doesn't really look that bad against the black. So we now have a sword. Yay! So I think I did pretty darn good. And see, it's supposed to look like a shadow. Like you could see, that's why there's a light, a dark, and then a medium, you know, to make it look like there's a shadow on the sword. So, all right, everyone. I'm going to get off of here, hang out with kids, go in the pool, eat some food, maybe do it in a different order. And I will come back again with the last and final block and then whatever else I need to do in another video later. I don't know when, but it will happen soon. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm trying not to mix it with Sew Sunday.
Dress.
Yeah, you got a dress. Yay.
We're trying
Other
on
than
new
that,
clothes.
have a good day, everyone. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, get notifications when I'm live and or post videos, as well as like and share them with the world. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.